to Sacramento State Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Reese?
Okay, Holly. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe
breaks into the open. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Rockets offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Robinson looking to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's a heat. Hard running there. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Simpson. They'll get the 1st down, it's spotted on the 49. And the Rockets look to keep this drive humming. The run inside, it's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. and they can't make the play on third down.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Kick is in the air. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. This time he wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Curtis. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Here comes the heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Gets away from one, he's got space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking there.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Coleman open on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defense... exactly who he was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Second and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. Caught behind the line. It's Simpson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Robinson will throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To the air on first down. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. A first down for the offense. Here's a little room there. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Plows through the defense. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. Bring in the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. What a play by this defense. All down at the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception. The Rockets offense is back on the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. And he could not get loose on the run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Hauls it in. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
The run inside. It's Smith. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Off play action. He'll pull it down. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Robinson looking to pass. Unleashes one. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Just ran him over. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Miller. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Robinson will throw. Touchdown, Rockets! Fitted in the window for the score.
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the 1st half, they're finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working. You're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the 2nd half.
at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's raining. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Moses. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with the Ohio Bobcats versus the Akron Zips. And it's the Bobcats sneaking out of here with an upset victory. And have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's going to bring it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Ollie, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Checking in with Toledo's head coach coming out of the locker room. His message to his team at the half was, we are better than this. Even though they're playing an opponent that's ranked higher than they are today, he believes sitting at 500 in the conference, this is the turning point of their season. He asked them, what type of team do you want to be? We decide right now. I'll keep you posted if they come out of that locker room with that same urgency here to start the third quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Looking for that first down on 30 short from the 28. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Some misdirection with the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Complete on the left to Williams. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Robinson looking to pass. Fires left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago. Because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The give on the option. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Miller. And he'll be brought down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Rockets will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moses. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Back to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Robinson will throw. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wideout. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Makes the grab, got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Sacramento State, into the end zone for 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Fires to the middle. That's reeled in. It's Crosby. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Rockets peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Rush is on him, trying to get away. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. They'll line up for a second down play.
Here we go. Ready. 3, 2, go.
Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Keeps it himself. There's a crease. Smashes through the tackle. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Robinson looking to pass. Slings it downfield. Working the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Toledo!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Running inside. It's raining. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Burrell. At the 45 on his way. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Punt is on its way. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Simpson. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. And the Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Robinson will throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Rockets.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Second down, he'll throw it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the defense just shy of the 2-minute mark. 2:02 remaining here. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. First down for this offense. And they'll take a knee.
And that's the best formation you practice every single week, because you know the ball game is over. We just did enough to get it done. Just watch it tick down to 0 and enjoy the dub.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now.